After switching from traditional to virtual school last year, THS has fully enacted the Warrior Device Agreement for next semester. Good morning, I'm Jasmine Jones, and this is THS TV. Administrators are advocating for the school to be one-to-one, and I dive into the details on what this means and how it affects students, teachers, and our school. After the immediate demand for Chromebooks last year, THS is ready to go all out to give students equal opportunities and access to education with their Warrior Device Agreement. Alabaster City Schools has received a federal grant and made having a school-issued Chromebook accessible to every single student at Thompson High School.
Our goal for all of ACS was to put a Chromebook in the hand of every single student. As we move forward into this new age, kind of moving away from textbooks, it was described to me once as a digital backpack, that we've got more resources at our fingertips, things can move faster, communicate quicker.
Though it is required, multiple students like Jordan Brasher feel as this initiative is an inconvenience to students after purchasing a computer that ranged from $300 to over $1,000 last year.
People, like along with myself, that have purchased like MacBooks and like other Chromebooks and like all this stuff for school and using it at school, and now we can't use them. So I feel like it's kind of a waste of money and time.
Unlike Jordan, English teacher Crystal Lamar explains how this will benefit her students going forward as we progress into the school year.
Have my students all on the same type of device and be using the same kind of programs instead of having to figure out why one student's MacBook is not accessing the Alabama Virtual Library. You know, when we're all on the same type of device that's governed under the same Wi-Fi, then everything's going to be much more accessible academically.
It is required for every student to have a Chromebook next semester. All you have to do is fill out a Google form that was sent to your student email. The month of September is Suicide Awareness Month, and the peer helpers here at Thompson High School took some initiatives to raise awareness. Over the past month, they created 4 different activities for the student body. The first is a Teen PSA video that is being sent for a national competition, and the second is a slideshow lesson set to be shown during advisory. Yesterday, they set up a wall where students were given the opportunity to leave positive and uplifting messages for others. And to mark the end of September, they had 131 students wear white to raise awareness to the statistic that 131 people who commit suicide in a day in America. Now, let's take a look at what's making national headlines this week. A familiar face to social media recently was announced missing. Gabby Petito and her boyfriend Brian Laundrie went on a road trip to Wyoming's Grand Teton National Park. Petito posted her journey traveling on her social media until it stopped. Her followers noticed that she or someone else stopped putting her location on her post. If you look through her account, she shares where she's at all times. Family, fans, and followers noticed. With her case all over the media, it helped bring a light to another missing persons case of Alabama A&M alumni Jelani Day, who was reported missing on August 25th, with Petito's case receiving attention and urgency the second people noticed her disappearance. Day was only recognized through the public eye through her case, recognizing the racial disparities in news coverage. That's all for today's national headlines. Now, let's see what's to come in today's THS TV.